If you're anything like me, Dollar Tree is one of your favorite places to get affordable DIY supplies. But I was wondering if you'd ever considered looking outside the craft aisle for those supplies. Believe it or not, Dollar Tree has tons of unexpected items that are perfect for the DIYer that maybe you could be adding to your craft room. So today I thought we would pop into Dollar Tree and do just that. If you hit up their party section, you'll find these small plastic containers, mini shot glasses, and ketchup cups. The clear plastic containers are an ideal way to store your smaller craft items, while the mini cups are perfect for mixing small amounts of paint, glue, or sparkles. Another one of my go-to craft items can be found in the beauty aisle, and that's emery boards. These make perfect little sanders that are great when you're decoupaging and you need to either get into some really tight spots or you're looking for a nice crisp line. Makeup bags make an ideal way to store smaller craft items in either a larger craft bag or container. Oh, and another beauty aisle find is to look for their nail polish holders. These are perfect when you're working with your Cricut. Simply slip it in between your fingers and then you have the perfect place to put those little bits of vinyl you get when you're weeding. You can often find these plastic containers meant for bathroom storage, but they also make ideal storage in your craft room. Another beauty find are these makeup sponges, and these are great when you need to do any type of stenciling or when you're working with a bunch of different paints and you want to layer them. Another handy tool you can find in the beauty aisle are tweezers. These are great to work with your Cricut. You could also use this to remove hardened hot glue globs or when working with small delicate objects like beads and buttons. Metal toothpicks can be used as Cricut tools, and denture brushes and toothbrushes can be used to clean tight areas. Another great find in their toiletry aisle is these travel packs. Likewise, these little bath and shower travel jars are perfect for storing small buttons, sparkles, beads, all kinds of tiny little objects in the craft room. In my craft room, I have a makeup holder that holds all of my paintbrushes. You could use one of these adorable porcelain toothbrush holders. These would make an absolutely cute way to hold your paintbrushes while you're working. I like to keep my work surface clean, and one of the best ways I found to do that is to use something plastic. So you could use a plastic shower curtain like they have here, or you could use these plastic chopping mats. I went with a plastic shelf liner. I couldn't find this at Dollar Tree, but I know that sometimes you can, so just keep your eye open. The lid on these make these perfect for short-term storage for paint, and every craft room needs baby wipes. These are perfect for cleaning off your hands when you have paint or glue on them, or in a pinch you can use it to quickly clean off a paintbrush. In the cleaning supply aisle, keep your eye out for these miniature brooms and dustpins. These are wonderful for when you need to quickly clean off your surface. I know that I'm often making a lot of mess in the AJP craft room, and so I am constantly using one of these little handy tools. The elongated rectangle shape of these containers and this handy handle would make this perfect for storing paints or glue or anything that you are worried might leak onto your storage surface. If you're looking for twine and you can't find any in the craft aisle, make sure you head on over to the tool aisle because you can often find 3 packs of twine at the Dollar Tree. And I'm not sure, but I think it might actually be a better deal. If you happen to know, would you mind just leaving it in the comments below? And while you're hanging out in the tool aisle, make sure you take the time to check out their zip ties. These are perfect for attaching items to wreath forms, making bows, or to organize your wires. Now this would be a seasonal item, but if you can find their plastic ketchup and mustard squirt bottles, these are great when you're painting. And when you're in the kitchen section, make sure you pick yourself up some wooden skewers. These are perfect for mixing paints or creating baking soda paint. Basically anything that you need to mix and you don't want to get your hands dirty or use your paintbrush, wooden skewers do the trick. And this next tip is also a bit seasonal in that right now you can still find file folders and clear report covers in the stationery aisle at Dollar Tree. However, if you go right before school starts, you'll also be able to find binders. Now, I like to combine those binders with those clear report card covers, although you could use solid folders as well. I find this an ideal way to keep all of my metal letters, stickers from Dollar Tree, and my Cricut vinyl organized. I separated them in different types of brands and also different types of vinyl. I also like to keep my little bits of spare transfer tape in here and a few of the Dollar Tree decals that I like to work with. Ziploc bags is another great find at Dollar Tree. You can get an entire box for $1.25, and these are an ideal way to organize things in your craft room. In the At Jenny's Place craft room, I like to use these to organize all of my different stencils within a magazine holder. In these large Ziploc bags, I like to put all of my Dollarama stencils separated by my Dollar Tree stencils. I also have a bunch of paper cutouts in here and some letter stencils that I got some from Martha Stewart at Michael's, and the rest are dollar store. Another good way to use these large Ziploc bags is to separate your faux florals with them. So I will separate my faux florals by season, and then I will separate each individual bloom type in different Ziploc bags. And then these Ziploc bags will be stored in a plastic container that it can also be found at Dollar Tree, and then just labeled on the front of what that season is. And the smaller Ziploc bags make a great way to store all your little bits of Cricut transfer tape that you've already used and want to reuse, and then just store the Ziploc bags in one of the folders within your larger binder.
If you enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. If you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know the next time I upload. Oh, and you might enjoy these.